We are officially 48 hours away from the absolute madness of the winter meetings. And honestly, the chaos has already started. Usually, Saturdays are quiet in the off-season, but not today. Today, the stove is burning hot enough to melt the snow. We have a reigning Cy Young winner on the trade block, a superstar closer abandoning his team in a shocking move, and the Boston Red Sox getting creative to save their offseason. It is Saturday, December 6th, and if you are a fan of New York baseball, you might need to sit down for this one. Let's start with the biggest bombshell of the morning, because this one is going to cause nightmares in Queens and absolute confusion in the Bronx. Edwin Diaz has officially opted out. The man with the trumpets, the most electric closer in baseball history, has walked away from his guaranteed contract with the New York Mets to become a free agent immediately. He looked at the money relievers are getting, he looked at the desperation of contending teams, and he is betting on himself to break the bank. Now, here is where it gets terrifying for Mets fans. Reports coming out of Los Angeles say that the Dodgers have officially dropped out of the race. They claim the asking price is too rich for them right now, which sounds crazy for the Dodgers, right? So, who has the money, the motivation, and the desperation to sign him? The New York Yankees. Imagine the scenario, guys. Just a few days after the Mets stole Devin Williams from the Yankees in that vicious bidding war, Brian Cashman is plotting the ultimate revenge move. He wants to steal the face of the Mets bullpen and put him in pinstripes. Can you imagine Narco playing at Yankee Stadium? Can you imagine those trumpets blaring in the Bronx while Mets fans watch on television? It would be the ultimate disrespect. It would be the loudest statement the Yankees could possibly make, to say we are still the kings of this city. This is no longer just free agency. This is a full-blown war between the boroughs. The Mets will try to bring him back. Of course, Steve Cohen does not like losing his stars, but if the Yankees offer just $1 more, does Diaz take it? Does he trade loyalty for legacy? Does he want to be the man who saved the Yankees' season? This bidding war is going to drive the price of closers to the moon, and it puts every other team in a tough spot. And while the bullpen market is exploding, the trade market for starting pitchers is about to get even crazier. Now, if you like blockbuster trades, you need to listen to this next part very carefully. Buster Olney is reporting this morning that the Detroit Tigers are continuing to engage in serious, deep trade talks involving Tarik Skubal. Yes, the reigning American League Cy Young winner, the best lefty starter on the planet right now. This rumor refuses to die, and that means it is real. Why would the Tigers trade him? It seems crazy to trade a Cy Young winner, right? But his value will never be higher than it is right this second. He has 2 years of control left, ace dominant, and he is relatively cheap compared to free agents. The Tigers know they can rebuild their entire franchise with one single phone call. The return package for Skubal would have to be absolutely enormous. We are not talking about average prospects here. We are talking about 3 or 4 top 100 prospects, the kind of guys who become all-stars. Who has the ammo to pull this off? The Baltimore Orioles are the heavy favorites. They have the best farm system in baseball. They have too many young hitters, and they desperately need an ace to win the World Series. Imagine Tarik Skubal leading that young Orioles team. Imagine him pitching Game 1 of the ALCS for Baltimore. It feels like a perfect match. But watch out for the Dodgers too. They missed on Edwin Diaz. Remember? They have money and prospects burning a hole in their pocket. If they land Skubal, the National League is officially over before the season even starts. This trade would change the entire balance of power in baseball. If Skubal moves this week, it is the biggest story of the winter. Period. It is the kind of move that wins championships instantly. Before we talk about the Red Sox potentially making a shocking pivot to steal a star from Toronto, I have a quick question. Are you subscribed yet? We are 48 hours from the winter meetings in Orlando. The news is going to be breaking every single hour starting Monday. You do not want to be the last person to know. If you want to stay ahead of the curve, hit that subscribe button right now. Join the fastest growing baseball community on YouTube. Let's build this channel together. Okay, let's talk about Boston, because if they can't sign Alex Bregman, They might just trade for someone even younger. We have talked a lot about the Red Sox needing to make a splash this winter. The fan base is restless, and ownership is feeling the heat. For weeks, everyone assumed their target was Alex Bregman. But with Bregman's price tag skyrocketing toward $200 million, Boston might be pivoting to a plan B. Ken Rosenthal is reporting that the Red Sox see Bo Bichette as an intriguing alternative at shortstop. Now, pause for a second and think about this. The Blue Jays just kept Shane Bieber yesterday, right? They are trying to compete in 2026. So why would they trade Bo Bichette? The rumor is that Toronto wants to shake up their core. They feel the chemistry isn't working. They extended Vladdy Jr., but they haven't extended Bo. If they feel like they can't sign him long-term, trading him now to a division rival like Boston for a massive return of pitching or prospects might be their best move to retool on the fly. Saying Bo Bichette, with that famous hair, wearing a Red Sox jersey at Fenway Park would be weird. It would be shocking to see him hit balls over the green monster against the team that drafted him. But for Boston, it solves their shortstop problem instantly and adds an elite, high-contact bat to the lineup. Where there is smoke, there is fire. And right now, the smoke is coming from Toronto. But let's look overseas for a moment. While everyone is obsessed with Roki Sasaki and waiting for January to arrive, there is another Japanese ace who is about to get paid right now. Keep your eyes on Tatsuya Imai. He is flying under the radar, but he won't be for long. Both the Mets and the Yankees are aggressively scouting him. He is a 26-year-old right-hander with electric stuff, a fastball that touches the upper 90s, and a nasty slider. And unlike Sasaki, he doesn't have to wait until January to sign. He is available immediately. A could beat a consolation prize for whichever New York team loses the Edwin Diaz war. Imagine missing out on Diaz and immediately signing the next Japanese star to calm the fans down. He might be the first major international signing we see during the winter meetings next week. So, let's look at the board. We have closers opting out and causing bidding wars, Cy Young winners on the trading block, and division rivals trading superstars with each other. This Saturday has been absolutely packed with rumors. I honestly don't know which storyline is crazier. It feels like the calm before the storm is over, and the storm is already here. I need your help to predict what happens next, because the general managers are clearly getting desperate. Question number 1. The war for Edwin Diaz. Who wins this battle? Does he go back to the Mets and secure his legacy? Or does he commit the ultimate betrayal and sign with the Yankees for more money? If you are a Yankees fan, do you even want him after the narco era? Or is the rivalry too deep? Question number 2. The Tarik Skubal trade. Is he worth emptying the farm system for? If you are the Orioles GM, do you trade a guy like Jackson Holliday or Kobe Mayo just to get 2 years of Skubal? Is the risk worth the reward? Yes or no? Question number 3. Bo Bichette to the Red Sox. Does this make sense for Toronto? Why trade your star shortstop to a division rival? Are they giving up on him too early? Let me know if you think this is genius or madness. Drop your comments down below. I'll be reading through them all weekend and replying to the best theories. Listen, we are so close to the main event. The winter meetings start Monday morning. We will be uploading special coverage all week long. You do not want to miss the breaking news as it happens. So please, smash that like button if you enjoyed this update. It really helps us fight the algorithm. And make sure you are subscribed. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Baseball fans, hit some rest, because next week is going to be legendary. I'm out. Peace.